All right, so here we are today. Here comes video again. I'm trying to get a video out every week. I know I'm a little late today. I'm trying to use the setup I got right before all the crap hit the fan, with the camera there and the camera up here recording at the same time, and I can switch between the cameras pretty easily, like this or like this. So I'm trying to work on this. No title today because I didn't take the time, and I keep looking over to this side because my laptop's there and I can see what I'm recording. So we're going to do a couple of things today. We're going to talk about this guy. I came across this on Facebook, of all places, and I don't trust buying things off Facebook. So I searched it out on Amazon, and it was the same price. I just bought it through Amazon than through Facebook. Because again, I don't trust buying things on Facebook. And I'm probably, as soon as things settle out a little bit better, going to try to get a couple more of these. It's a light, okay? But the one thing about this light is that you can change the color temperature, okay? And right now it's set at 110. And I can change it, and you can see the colors changing. I'm pushing a button on the back to change the color. And it's at 0 degrees, so if I start raising the color temperature, it'll start shifting. And I have my overhead lights on. If I cut them off by clicking the switch over here, we can now see that I'm lighting everything up in a nice warm color, including my face. And if I keep switching that temperature, come on you. I know what's wrong. There we go. Now I can keep switching the temperature. Now we got a greenish light going. And now we're blue. It only goes to 300 degrees, and then I have to really shift it. No 400. Sorry. Yeah, it goes to 400, then I have to switch it. Okay. You see, I got a nice pink color going now. And I'm pink. A couple of these, and I'd be able to do some pretty creative lighting chances. Now, when I push the button again, it switches over to 9000K, and I can shift the color down. And it's running at 50% right now, so if I bring it up to full brightness, there's full brightness. It isn't the brightest thing in the world. It will work, and 2 or 3 of these, I could really light up a scene really well. Okay, and again, you have full control on the color, and you can see I'm changing the brightness right now. There's very few buttons on the back of this thing. If I push mode over here, there we go. If you push it quickly, you keep the color temperature range the way you have it set. And you can see we're pretty bluish white light, and I can change it down. We're at 4000K, 2050K, and it's warm. Now we're in a nice warmish color. Okay? I'm going to get a couple more when everything settles down in my life so I can do some photography with them. They would work as video lighting, but I have this set up here, and the lighting I'm using up here are aquarium lights. I think some of you have seen the setup. There's old videos on it. The other thing I'm going to do today is talk about what I'm planning to do. I started working on the SD Banshee. High-end video, and it was really annoying me. I mean, I had to quit using it at work because it would just shut off in the middle of a classroom setting, and I'm like, what? So I got to figure out why that thing does that. I've looked, and I can't find anything. But we're back, okay? So I'm going to talk about some things. So I started working on the SD Banshee, and I showed it at the last video. Problem is, that's a complicated little SD kit because it goes through a full transformation. I didn't expect that, and there's some stickers in some horrendous places on that thing. Not many stickers, very few stickers, which I applaud Bandai on for that SD kit. Okay? And here, since I'm talking to this camera, let's just switch it this way. So, I applaud Bandai for what they did there. But I also want to do something a little bit more relaxing. I didn't want something complicated. So I am going to go through this guy, an entry-grade Gundam kit. Okay? Well, you guys can't see it, so let's switch this way. So I'm going through the entry grade Gundam kit here. This should take less than 10 minutes to build, to be honest with you, because it's designed for 8-year-olds. And I know my 6-year-old could build this. I don't know about the 4 or the 2. But I know the 6-year-old could build this with little or no trouble, because she's built Pikachu and a few other things. And we'll probably have more videos of her and her sisters doing stuff like this coming in the future, just not right now. The other thing I want to do, other than just this entry grade kit, because he's going to be pretty small scale, is I have something it's been sitting on my shelf, annoying the crud out of me for quite some time, and that's this guy. Okay? He's been sitting here for some time, annoying me. I want to put it together, okay? Notice that a $50 price tag on it. I got this from a model shop, and this is before, I can't remember the name of the company. It's the one that did all the revamped Battlestar Galactica model kits. It's before they released theirs. So the promise I had from the guy when he sold it to me for $50 was that I wouldn't sell it on eBay and I would build it. And I still have it, and I'm going to build it, and I'm just looking at the kit parts here. Now, I have no intention of doing an accurate build, because if you want to take this kit and build it accurately, you are going to spend a small fortune, okay? Because this is not accurate, and there's a whole bunch of resin upgrade parts you can buy to make it accurate, which I wouldn't do since there is the Pegasus, I think it's Pegasus. I can look. I know where the kit is. It won't take me a second to get up and walk off. I can keep talking as I walk, hopefully. But, oh no, it's buried. It's way buried over here. Way buried. So it's going to take me longer than that to find it. But most of you know what I'm talking about. Okay? The new release of it is pretty accurate, and this one is not. So I'm not going to try to accurate, but I am going to light it. I haven't done any lighting on a model kit in some time, and I really want to do some lighting. So I am going to light it up. Its intent is to be a display piece in my movie room where we watch movies. They have it lit up on a shelf where we watch movies. I have a couple of other model kits in there that way. That means I'm going to have to take the back of this apart, cut all these back pieces off so the engine's light. I have some pretty good bright LEDs I can light that with. I'm going to have to drill some holes for some fiber optics and a few other things. Something I've never done before is I'm going to paint it before I put it together and then do the seams and then fix them. So this is going to be an interesting thing to do, and the stand hole is there. I do have the little fake moon looking stand that comes with it. I do have the directions. There were no decals with it. I mean, the box is in pieces. You saw the box. But all the parts are here, except for the stand holder. Or is it? I think the stand holder is here too. I'm not worried about that part because I will custom make a stand most likely, knowing me. Oh, there's the stand holder right there. So there's the part that holds the stand. And again, I have no intent of accurizing this, but I do intend to light it. Because honestly, any of my friends who come over to look at this won't know what it is. I did get a decal set for it from JT Graphics, and I don't know if they still exist or not. They may not. I'll have to take a look and see because I have 2 of these kits. And it would be nice to have a decal set for the other one, but the other one's sealed in the box, so it probably has decals in it. This one doesn't have decals. Okay? So I'm going to Hi. I don't know why it does that. Anyhow, so that's one of the things I'm going to do. That's something I can just sit and do while I'm watching TV is drill little holes in that thing. This thing right here, we're going to take a look at it real quick. It shouldn't be very complicated. It's more complicated than I thought it would be. Because you look at a Pokemon model kit, there's like 8 parts in there. This one has quite a few parts in it, so I see why it's got the 8-year-old rating on it. Very different than your typical high-grade kit. It's got a bit more to it. So I'm going to work on this pretty soon, too. All right? And try to get this one built up soon. It's something I can sit and do while I'm working on watching TV. I need to get back into this without something complicated. I have too much stress in my life otherwise. I mean, literally, I have way too much stress in my life. Looking at it, it doesn't look like it's going to be very hard, but it's definitely not a Pokemon kit. I mean, if I look behind me, I have a Pokemon kit. And, yeah, you can see there's like 10 parts. Okay? Just waiting for Miri to build it. So, when she's around, she will get to build it. The other kit I was deciding between was either this entry grade or this one. Because this was really popular for a while, and I came across this model kit kind of cheap somewhere, so I grabbed it. Okay? So I'll probably build this one in the next little bit because I want to do a lot of kits that I can do quickly instead of killing myself with stress. Because I don't need to halfway get through a kit and then get a big stress out test because it's not going correctly. Other thing, I have like 9 boxes to do an opening on that I've accumulated over the last, I don't know how much time. So I'm going to open one right here. I'm going to open it from the bottom because my address is on the top. This one comes from Gundam Planet. I bought a few things from them, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 boxes here to open. Okay? So I'm slowly going to open them on camera. We're going to be doing these videos vlog style for a while. And this is what I think it is. It is. It's Grandpa. This is what the Gundam people call Grandpa. Okay? And I have some decals for the Strike Freedom and the Destiny. And these are the real grade kits. And I do have those kits. I think the decals came, I bought the decals with it because they were pretty cheap. Now, this real grade kit here, and there's some other stuff in the box. We'll take a look at it. Okay, yeah, it's just telling me some stuff they've got coming in the release schedule. Now, we're going to take a small look at this box because this entry grade kit and this one are the same scale. Okay? So, we're going to take a quick look. I feel like I'm going 10 miles a minute when I'm talking to you all today. I'm going to take a quick look at this. Because again, they're the same scale. And you're going to notice some huge differences right away. Okay? Huge. Like this thing has easily 2 or 3 times the number of parts. Detail-wise, let's see if we can find some similar parts. Sticker sheet. Those are not decals, those are stickers. The metallic gives it away. Okay? We got clear parts on this one. This guy doesn't have clear parts as far as I can tell. He doesn't have stickers. No stickers. Okay? And the shield part, there's the shield part there, and the shield part of the shield, and part of the shield. They're not the same color. They are close to the same size, but they're not quite. Okay? My understanding is the real grade kit for Grandpa is a really nice kit. The entry grade is a nice kit as well. A lot of people are buying it because it's cheap and learning how to weather on it. And learning how to do a few other things with it. So, I know the entry grade kit is being used that way by quite a few people. The real grade kit, I bought it because somewhere in one of these boxes, I have something else that goes with that entry grade kit. Let me see if I can find that box real quick. Nope. Oh, I found it. Yeah, I'm not doing that in this video. So, I got a real grade Grandpa. And this one probably should be built fairly soon. And again, you can tell the big difference here. Look how tiny these parts are on this sprue. These are part of the knee joints. And on this kit, I gotta figure out what is wrong with this thing. But they're molded in on this, on the entry grade kit. This has a complete inner frame. So you put the frame together and you put the armor on the frame. This has no inner frame, so there's a huge, huge difference here. And this one's like $25, $30, and this one's like $8. So good beginner kit, and one for a semi-advanced person. Okay? I already started on one real grade kit a while back, and I need to finish that before I even start on this Grandpa kit here. Okay? And let me set this away. The one I started on a little bit ago I know I'm walking all over the place because this room is still fairly disarrayed. I just cleaned my workspace off enough I can make videos. The one I started on is a crossbow. And I haven't done too much with it. The only thing I built is the core fighter. And here's the core fighter that goes with it. And the engines do open up on the core fighter. Okay, so the only thing I've built is the core fighter that goes with it. All right, everyone, I'm going to quit before this video gets too long and too crazy. And again, I'm sorry, there's no title on it. I'm not going to have a title on it. I will get titles on the videos moving forward after today. I hope you all enjoyed it and it was worth your time to watch. And everyone have a good week. I wish you well. I'll be back with updates on some of this stuff as soon as I have some time. Like, I'm going to go find me some pictures of Battlestar Galactica. I'm going to do some preliminary assembly work on this. I will talk about what I'm doing on it as I work through it. But I got to figure out where I'm going to drill holes for the fiber optics, because I'm going to light it with fiber optics, because I love working with fiber optics. And I haven't done that in a long time. So I get to go play on the computer and download pictures of this guy and then get drilling holes. And I'm going to take this downstairs and put him together because he'll be fun. Okay? And when that's done, I'll work on that SD Gundam and I'll bring it back up here and show you guys, because it's not what you think it is. No, not at all. The really old SD model kits for Gundams can be, you never know what you're going to get with them. Either they're really complicated and look really good, or they're just there. Okay? Good example of one that's just there is the Master. Here's an SD Master Gundam. And we got about the same amount of stickers on that Banshee. But nowhere near the same amount of frames. The Banshee box has more parts in it than this thing does. And it's an SD kit. Okay? So this is going to be a really basic, simple one to build. Unlike that Banshee. So I'll be bringing a Banshee up here and making a video on it sometime really soon. I'll talk to you all later. And I'm going to stop recording now. Bye.